Hello everyone, welcome back. We are on episode number 73 of our Ox Do Not Included All Achievement Run. Some good and some bad news. The first being good, we have, I think, 4 out of 10 days complete so far on the job suitability, which we will need to create a lot of things for them to do on the other side of the exosuits, so everybody creates stuff, or they do errands, all sorts of things of that nature. The bad news is we forgot to choose the shovel before we exited in the last episode, so when we go to choose the blueprint, unfortunately we don't have the shuffle anymore, which is a little unfortunate, a little perturbed about that, but you know what, we have other stuff that we can work on. We're going to keep it on the lowest setting temporarily, that way it allows us to just keep moving forward in a nice simple fashion. Yeah, we're not gonna do any of deliveries. I don't think the deliveries were helping. Let's change all this to like a 9. And then we also want to turn those off. We don't need to do those. Let's go digging. Yeah, we're gonna go digging out this way. I think that'll be really helpful. And then we will do a higher priority on all of those. Right, I think some of the things we need to worry about are making sure that we are providing enough things for everyone to do during their time of the day while they're working. Let's see. So one of the questions that I received was, why do we have so much water? Why are we stockpiling water? And the reason is, on the other asteroid, if we just go over here for a minute, I don't see any source of water. Like, we have this here, this here, this here, and this here. But if we pause and go to the star map and we click on the actual asteroid, we have no means of making water. We just have carbon dioxide, chlorine, and liquid sulfur. So this is not going to be able to be sustainable on its own. So if we wanted to provide that sustainability, it has to come from our main asteroid, and we're going to do that either by sending them oxygen or by sending them whichever type of water would be easiest. Honestly, polluted water would be fine because we get more of that than everything else, but it's just going to be dependent on how we want to handle that in the future. But that's what we're going to do with the crazy amount of extra water that we have. And then what else are we going to need? We're not doing too much in other areas. Another suggestion was to change this liquid to something else, or have a double liquid lock, which I think is actually a really good idea, because if this gets too hot, the water will evaporate, right? We know that at 99.4 degrees Celsius. So this is not a good use for liquid locks. So what we will do is create a secondary liquid lock and then have a chamber in between that is completely vacuumed. That way we have no issues and no heat transfer going in and out of that area. So that's just something that we will be doing in the near future after we get job suitability completed. Okay, let's go in this direction, and then 1, and then we'll do this. Perfect. Now let's look at our summary. What do we have going on? We have 14 out of 21. Okay, who is not out here? I think it's probably the food. would be one of them for sure. Let's look at our priorities. What is the highest priority? So let's do 7s on everything else, right? 7, 7. What else do we got? Yeah, we'll change all these to 7. That way, everything else is a priority on this side, and we're not sitting here and having them go in and out all over the place, right? We really want to try and have this stuff prioritized. So now, let's go over here and then change that prioritization to an 8. So now it's not 7, it's 8, right? So everything else is going to be perfect. Okay, that's coming from the brine tank. We're not going to remove that, but we could get these removed. Don't think we need those anymore. There we go. Let's see, what are we looking at now? We have 20 out of 21, okay? And that's only halfway through the cycle. Now, I think this might be a way to also do that. If we drop a liquid and then have them clean it up, I think that might also count. We did get the suggestion to use showers, so that might be an option at some point, but I think right now we are doing just fine. Flooding on, oh, that's on the other asteroid. Let's see, did we get to 21? We did. We got 21 out of 21, so we can kind of relax for a minute here. Maybe let's capture some of these. And then I did notice that this door was open again. This needs to be fixed. I don't know why it's broken, but for some reason it is broken. Oh, I see. I was supposed to move the bridge over one. Okay. Let's deconstruct the bridge and just move it over one. There we go. And then if we look at the automation, we need to cut the wire on this right here. That's why all of these directlets are roaming about. I had no idea. And we do have room for them, so that's totally fine that they were able to escape. Okay, and then let's go back to shipping. Let's put the bridge where it needs to be, which is right here. I just scooted it over, and that didn't work because now the larva eggs are not dropping like they should. So let's turn these to... oh no, that should be fine. Okay. And the next thing I want to do is I'm going to cut the pipe here and then let this water come in from... right, that is going down, up, over... what am I missing here? So it goes up, over, and down. Okay. We'll have to look at that in the future. For some reason it's not working, but that doesn't change the fact. So it goes through this, then up, over, and around if it does have germs. Goes up, over, down, and around here, and then up, and then over. What if we did that? Now, it should go through here, but it's not. Okay. Just a smidge confused. Okay, so that was why, because it was thinking the bridge was in the way. Okay. So totally fine. Not a big deal. Alright, so we have some idleness. We're not trying to overly do the digging, and that's simply because we need enough. I mean, we do have plenty of digging to do up here. We have a lot of copper, we have a lot of different other materials that we can get up here. I mean, we cleared this area out. Like, look at that. Holy Toledo. That is quite the amount. So I think what I'm going to try is I'm going to try to see if sweeping up, no, mopping counts as an errand. I think it does, but alright, let's move it to 2 times for a minute, or medium speed rather. And then we just need to be very careful because we don't want any of them getting stuck, because when other issues come up while we're trying to complete this, it makes it more and more difficult, right? There we go. And then let's also grab some of those up there. All right. Let's queue up some stuff to do, yeah? And then we want a ladder going from here over here. Yeah, I'm not gonna, like I said, I'm not going to over queue things because we want to have stuff to do for the next 4 to 5 cycles, right? Let's take a look at the summary. Did that count? Okay, we've got 7 out of 21 already. Okay, so that's good. That's really good. Okay, what's up? What's everybody else doing? Hassan, I feel like you shouldn't be on the phone right now. But that's okay. Full of gossip. I'm not surprised, Hassan. I am not surprised. Okay, we need to get those over here. We're trying not to make issues for ourselves. We can't do anything crazy while we're trying to focus directly on this achievement. I don't want them doing things they shouldn't be. Okay, delivered coal. Okay. How many do we have now? We should have at least 10. Okay, so we're at 11 out of 21. It's really good at this start of the cycle. Come on, keep mopping it up. Let's get all of that. Oh, wow. No, don't break that open. That would be the worst idea ever. Okay, everyone's going back and forth. Let's see if we do. No, we don't want to do that because there's nothing over there. But what we can do is go up and then over. Where is this going to? Oh, it's just literally all of this. Okay. Interesting. We'll need to move this. Very weird. Why did you do that, Dom? Don't ask. I don't know. It's one of those don't ask the questions you don't know want the answers to. Oh, man. There we go. Where are we at now? This is going to be our constant struggle, I think, this entire episode. Trying to get to this achievement so that way we can focus on other more important gigs. But we can't do that until we have all these other priorities set. Everything's an 8. Everybody should be doing stuff out here. Including you, Meep. Meep, Quinn. Okay. Did that fix our issue? It did. Everything is moving around again. Liam. Okay. Let's try this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get rid of these two. Made a mess. We've tried so hard to not do those. And soiled the pants. That is gross. Are we stuck? It looks like we're stuck. I don't know why that's so entertaining. Okay. Alright, so let's look at how are we doing. How many we got? 19 out of 21, and we're halfway through. Okay. So let's do oxygen, deodorizer. We'll throw one of these right here. And deliver oxygen and everything else. Okay, let's get rid of these ladders right here. We don't need those right there. There we go. Alright, how are we doing? How are we doing? Did we get to the 21? We're at 20. We're almost there for this cycle. Almost there. Now, if I ever held my breath for any achievement, this is the one. Because if you don't do that achievement early on, when you only have like 10 duplicants, this is what happens, where you have to constantly be on your toes. So I'm throwing this, all the different types of things for them to do on this side. Oh no. Ugh. Icky. Icky water. Alright, did we get it for this we did it. Alright. Yes. 6 out of 10. Whew, we can calm down for this specific one. Okay. How is the oxygen? It is okay. I think what we might do... That one is not getting utilized very much either. Yeah, we might need to do that as a precaution. Add more oxygen. Honestly, you know what we could do is just create a buffer on this side. Let's do that. Let's create a buffer here. This is only temporary, right? Okay. And then now we need some gas bridges. Go over, down. Cut the pipe. Cut the pipe, cut the pipe. We'll cut that pipe and then we will empty that one. And then we want the gas bridge so it doesn't go the other way, right over here. And then what I think we should do temporarily as well is cut that off there and go over. Because this is sending us way more oxygen, right? Perfect. The more oxygen we can send into these, the better. I don't want to run out. I want to make sure they're all capable of going. Let's look at how much we have in general. See, that one's not even going either. I wish you could make them... I don't know. What am I thinking here? This one's constantly going. This one is not. Okay. Oxygen is getting taken care of. Because that's what we're worried about, right? We're worried about them taking these suits and not having oxygen. Alright, let's move super fast speed for a moment. Super duper fast, and then right when it gets to 511 we're gonna slow it down again to try and get this rotten grub root. That's fine. Alright, let's slow it back down. Okay, now what we need to do is we need to mop this up again. We need to build ladders all the way across this. Nobody gets stuck, okay? Nobody gets stuck. Thank you. Okay, we're also gonna do this up here. We're gonna go over. Get all of this good material that we really wanna have. And I think this will be all we need in order to get the entirety of that achievement. Whew. No, we don't need to pick that up right now. So let's look. How much do we have right now? We have 9 out of 21. Okay, and it's not even 2/3 of the day yet, or 1/3 of the day yet. It's literally almost. Was it like an 1/8? Yeah. All right. Get rid of those, get rid of those, get rid of those. We don't need to pick those up. Yeah, I'd like to move this stuff in this direction. I think that that's what we'll do later on. Look at this, it's great. Because we were going to inevitably do this sort of thing later on anyways. Alright, what are we at now? 11, okay. All right. Not terrible. Not terrible at all. There we go. Alright, now where are we? Yeah, this is going to be the constant struggle. We're at 14 out of 21. This is a lot of copper. Like, I can't wait to use all the materials for the fun stuff. Really sad about the shovels, though. I was really, really excited about that. Oh, we have shooting stars in the background. Cool. Okay, this is dormant. No, we can't touch it. Can't touch this. Sorry. Alright, so what we're gonna do is a little bit of this at a time as well. And then we also want to mop all of this up. And then now, priority 8 on you, 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 and there we go. Perfect. I don't like seeing the red signs on things. I don't know about anybody else, but I feel like... Where are we? Where are we? 17 out of 21. Okay, I'm just gonna let it run. We're not gonna go on the fast speed until we know we are done with this cycle. Okay. The sand is gonna drop right there. Same thing's gonna happen in the next row and then the next one. Let's also do that right there. That would be good. I think it's coming from all this polluted water. Even though we have regular water, kind of like up and down, it's kind of weird. It's not like gas where it will equalize and one's a little heavier than the other. I feel like it should be though. Okay. Look at that. We're gonna wait until about halfway through to look at how close we are. Okay, we've got a lot of stuff going on, which is good. That's what we want, right? Okay, we have a lot of eggs in there. While we're waiting to get to halfway through the cycle, let's take a look at everything else over here. Okay, we've got steam at 124.9 degrees Celsius, so that gives us some extra power over here. Let's look at the temperature. This is kind of cooling off like we would expect. Over here, it's the same thing. The steam vent is dormant now for 40 cycles, so that's good. Okay, let's look at our summary. See where are we at. We are done. We did it for the 7th cycle in a row. We have 3 more to go, everyone. Oh my gosh. We're making our way. Now we can go to a faster speed. Heck, this whole top half might be done mining by the time we get this whole thing complete. Oh my gosh. Okay. So one of the other things that I would like to do is create a second liquid block like we talked about. So I think first off, we're going to create a ladder to save the duplicants from getting stuck. There we go. That'll give them something to do temporarily. And then we can have the cook do the cooking things, because that's what we want, right? What else do we have? Okay. We have all this pipe here. We don't really need it. Hydrogen is at 3096. It hasn't changed. Okay, we don't really need this door here anymore. Oh, nice! This is all done. We can get rid of this piping. And we can get rid of this. And then, yep. Let's get some of this wiring back. Should be good. I don't think anything is here. There we go. Yeah, we're not using this anymore. Okay, let's look at our ventilation. How is that oxygen flowing in? Okay, good. Again, once we get to the next cycle, we're going to slow it down and get a lot of stuff queued up on the other side over here. These need more oxygen, but Not much we can do about that. No oxygen, huh? Okay, let's slow it down for a minute. Okay. Now, let's do the same thing. Let's go all the way across. There we go. And then we can get all these at the bottom, right? Oh boy, what do we got here? Give me another shovel. Ice. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, I don't know about that. Okay, and all that priority is a 5. We need to change that to an 8. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Okay, and then we're also going to do some more mopping because this counts, I think. There we go. So we're getting all this materials, since we would be probably doing something like this anyways. No, we need that so they can get down. Okay, what are we at the start of this cycle? 8 out of 21, okay. Someone was hungry. Okay, we have hydrogen, polluted oxygen. Huh. Okay. Do. Everybody's coming down here, which is good. Okay. Please don't get stuck. Please don't get stuck. Please don't get stuck. Okay. Woo! I really thought that they were going to get stuck. Now, let's look at the summary. Where are we at? 12 out of 21. And okay. What is everybody doing? They must be doing other errands inside the base. And I think the oxygen is slowing them down. Okay. Now let's change this to a higher priority. Then they will take care of that. Okay, why are we doing that from down there? Yeah, we don't need them to go up and down. Yeah. Totally better. Please go the other way. Okay. Let's pause it. No, we'll wait until halfway. What to do? Build one there. Get rid of that one. Go up. We can get rid of that. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. And then we want to build. There we go. And all this will be an 8, 8, 8. All those are 8. Cool. We'll check the suitability in a moment. There we go. Actually, so all the chlorine came back. It kind of leveled out after a few moments. So we can send more and more into the reservoir that we have. No, I don't want to change that because look at the temperature. Base is getting a little warm. Just a smidge warm. If we really need to, we will change things out. We'll have a loop go around the base with the hot steam, right? Okay, we're about halfway through. Let's look at the colony summary. Where are we at? We're at 19 out of 21. Okay, so what else are they doing here? There we go. We have a bunch of this to dig up. Okay. Where are we at? 19 out of 21 still. Where are you going? Where are you going? Oh, to bed. Got it. Alright. So I think the next step is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. And then let's just change all this to a 9 because we want that done pronto. Okay, how about now? I'm watching this like a hawk. 21 out of 21. Alright. 3 more days. 2, 3. I can't say. Here, we're gonna stop those for now. This we'll use tomorrow. On the morrow. On the morrow. Okay. Let's actually take Ren and move here. That way the door opens. We'll do that on purpose. Open, and then let water through. Open. And then this will give us another thing to do the next day. Okay, and then we also want power. We want a transformer. We don't need the fancy one. There we go. Okay, did we cool the oxygen? We did not. How cold is it? Oh yeah, that's pretty chilly. We wanted to do... cut this off here, cut this off here. And then we wanted to go over, down. Kind of like that. And then we'll go 1. I believe this goes down, right? Down and then up. There we go. And how is everything looking over here? Yeah, this is looking just fine. Okay, now we're gonna go to faster speed. Did I see that right? I don't know, maybe I didn't. Okay. What is going on here? Here, let's deconstruct that for now. It's not allowing oxygen to flow in the right direction, I don't think. There we go. Now we should see a bunch more. Here's what we probably should do. think that that's what we should do. Okay, it's the next day, so let's slow it down. We're just trying to get more oxygen flowing. And then let's do 9. There we go. Same thing over here. We'll do 9 again. Go all the way across. Over 2. Let's just have all of this. Might as well, right? Whew, this is a stressful achievement, that's for sure. I don't know about you guys, but I'm sweating about this. Deconstruct, deconstruct. Actually, we can just go building, everything building here. Yep, oxygen is flowing in both ways. Let's cut the pipe here and here. That way it only goes in 2 directions. That's a bit better, right? And then we can also, since this is getting pretty taken care of on one side, we could probably do this. And so, like, there's a long walk all the way up here, right? Okay. There we go. Oh my gosh. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Alright, let's see. Where are we at a fourth of the day? 11 out of 21. Okay. Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay. And then we can also deconstruct the wires that are going from here down. We got the plumbing, but we need to get the wires, right? And then we'll do this as a 9. Perfect. We are going to have to do this all the way across. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Same thing here. Ay, ay, ay. What are you doing, Dom? Get it together. You're almost there. Okay, we're almost halfway. I want to see. Okay, 15 out of 21. We can do this. Whew, man. Yeah, I think so far this has been the most stressful out of all of the different achievements thus far. Here we go. How about we uproot? Yeah. There we go. We'll check in a couple more minutes to see where we are at, but I think we're in a good position. Okay, now go down, and then we will dig this out. We're also exploring a portion of the map, excuse me, that we haven't been to yet. Yeah, we found some sucrose. Almost at halfway for this cycle. Okay, did these go off up here at all? They did. Perfect. So we'll do some mopping action. And then change that priority to a 9 again. So I'm not doing... Like, I know that it doesn't matter because they're just going to do more and more. We're just using it as a task, and I think that it's working. So, okay, let's look at the colony summary. 21 out of 21. Oh my gosh, we are almost there. Whew, man. Getting butterflies at the stomach. I don't know about everybody else. But man, that is crazy. Okay. That's also really good. Oh. Crude oil. That means that there was a slickster over here. Alright, so these are getting a little bit too warm. Now, if we look around, it's not because of these. We encase this in the tiles. It's just they're a little bit too warm, and it would probably be better over here in this vicinity. So I think we should probably move it over here instead. And then I'm not going to encase it in insulated tiles, except for at the bottom. And then pneumatic doors. See, this is okay because this is also behind the door, so if they can't come down here, they'll do other stuff, right? It's just this is too hot of an area, and then this will be better since it's even lower than this. Okay. I think we've got this. We have this, everyone. It's going to happen. Let's send Frankie, move you here, give us some preparation for the next day. Some extra little tasks to have everybody get through. Okay. We're gonna pause it at the beginning. Pause. Okay. So, the thing we should do, same thing, go all the way across. And perfect. While those do that, is there anything down here? No, not particularly. We can open that up. Mop. What is mop? What is moppable? Right. Do the same thing up here. Mop all of that. Mop all of that. And then change it to a priority of 9 on all the stuff that we have going on. Right. Alright, let's begin. We're going to change it to lower speed and go. Very, very micromanagey, and I'm not a fan. I like stuff like this. I can build it, set it, forget it. I don't like this having to continually make them do stuff. This is crazy. Okay, make that with a 9, and then dig with a 9. Okay, where are we at? I just want to see at the start. We are at 3 out of 21. Okay. we go. There we go. Let's continue mopping. Yeah, providing oxygen for 21 suits is not... This is not okay. You need like a big spam like this just to fill all of these up on their own. So I think unpermittable food. Gene, what are you not able to eat? You should be able to eat everything that everybody else is. Yeah, you should be fine. Oh, we aren't making fried mushroom? Oh, we are. It's just a lower priority. You'll be fine. Unpermittable food times 4. You know what the problem is? Let's see, we've got mushroom, not fried mushroom. Cooked seafood. Surf and turf. But cooked seafood is not in here. But it will be. Boom. There we go. Now we're safe. Should be fine. Wait, is everybody able to eat seafood? I swear. Here, we're gonna allow them to eat this for now. Oh. They weren't able to eat cooked seafood, that's why. Alright, and then we want to turn off that again. Alright, now go eat. Yeah, they should be fine now. Okay. And this is also going to be a 9. Oh, all. That would be helpful. All right. We're a third of the way. Man, I just want this one to be over with. I'm so ready for this to be done with. We'll change this to a 9. There we go. This is crazy. Alright, where are we at? At about halfway. 18 out of 21. Okay. Let's get this done, yeah? Home stretch, everyone. Home stretch. Let's get this done. There we go. Yes. And then we're gonna do all of that. 56 total. That's really funny. There we go. Everybody, let's get to it. We're almost halfway there. Perfect. Continue. Nobody gets stuck either. I don't want to hear anybody complaining. There we go. Let's look at the summary. 20 out of 21. Okay, we can do this. We are almost there. One more. I bet right now It's the cook. No, it's not the cook. We did it! Oh my gosh. We freaking did it. 10 long cycles, everybody. Job suitability has been completed. Holy cow. That is probably, I think, the most stressful achievement out of all of them that we have done so far this entire run. Wow. I am so happy that I don't have to worry about it anymore. We can stop doing all this crazy nonsense. We're done here with all of that. My word. That was intense. I honestly... I hope you're ready. If you are trying to get this achievement, make sure you have the oxygen set, because that, I think, slowed it down and made it much more difficult to achieve. Yeah, that would be my first recommendation. The second recommendation, try to do this achievement when you have a lower amount of dupes. Do not do this when you have 20 duplicants, because if you look and you go to your colony summary, it's really finding that balance, right? Because if you're going for this achievement, the problem you're going to run into is you need to have enough duplicants to get you to 400,000 calories eaten by the 100th cycle, right? So you can do that without getting to 20, right? But getting to 20 really helps get this carnivore achievement done. So if you're trying the all achievement challenge, my recommendation would be try to get this with as few duplicants as you can with the carnivore achievement, right? And then focus on trying to get the job suitability with the lower amount of duplicants, because this was the most stressful situation we have come across, I think, this entire series. Like, being low on calories was preferable than this issue that we just ran into. Okay, let's focus up. Let's get some more barbecue rolling. Let's change this up to... it's at 7. We're not going to do anything else for it. There we go. This is perfect. Getting all of the food back up. Alright, so I think right now we're at a really good spot, to slow it down. Man, what a roller coaster, everyone. I'm so happy that that is over with. I hope you don't have as much stress from that as I did, because, man, it is something. But anyways, please let me know if you enjoyed the episode, if you enjoyed watching me struggle through that. I know I'm gonna go back and rewatch this episode and be like, man, what was I thinking when I started doing this? I'm enjoying it. I got the achievement, so it's nice to see that it was taken care of in a relatively good amount of time. I think moving forward, we will try to do more of, hey, this is what we're working on next, and here's how we're going to do that. I would like to provide that level of transparency with everybody. So we'll try to continue working on these achievements and hopefully not run into many issues But that's all I have for this episode, everyone. Thank you for watching. Any suggestions or comments, please provide them. You know where to do that. We'll see you in a future episode. Have a wonderful rest of your day.